Hey, everybody. Hello. We're here on this April 15th of 2026. It's me and Danny, the King of Chaos.
Good
And
morning.
hello, Danny. How the hell are you, man?
I'm fine, Joe. How are you?
We'll talk a little bit about that. Overall, pretty damn good. But, it is tax day today. It's tax day, April 15th. So, did you do your taxes?
Right. Oh, I had it done like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, nothing, and I don't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
All right, let's see. Thank you. Nice haircut. Well, I'm not a big fan of haircuts. It just so happened I took a photo the last time that I had a haircut, and it was October 3rd. I got the last haircut, and now it's April, so I go about 6 months between haircuts. And
Wait a minute. Uh, Wait a minute, Pirate Game Boy. What about my haircut? Look at that. That yesterday.
do you really?
No way.
I got a haircut yesterday.
I ain't got no hair, bro.
Yeah. What's going on, Mike?
Good morning, Mike. Wall Jasper.
I'm going to take a sip of hot tea with lemon, which I hope helps my throat. I'll get into that in a second.
Wait a minute. Cheers.
Cheers, man. It's very hot, though. I don't know if I can make it.
Well, you can make believe you're drinking it. You don't have to really drink it.
Oh, I got lemon in here, man. I woke up. When I wake up, I had this last night. I'll tell you about the sore throat story. Okay, because I always got story for you. Hello, Arizona, Mick.
Good morning. AC.
Well, the deal is that I don't want to go into too much detail. Let's put it this way. Because it was my birthday recently, I decided, maybe I'll have some stuff, some stuff I shouldn't have to celebrate, which it's too early for that. I should wait the next birthday, next year. I turned 64, which is why I'm wearing this shirt.
Very nice.
64. But so I was fine. And there were people that it was a group that we were with, and of course one guy, only one, has to go like this. Put his hands out to shake. A lot of times when they do that, Danny, if they put their hand out, I always go like they do that like wah, ha, 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 like I laugh, ha, 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 this, and they do that. And I always feel like I'm embarrassing them because like I don't want to shake their hand. Because fist, these days that's what I like,
This is for
That's a fist bump. That's what I like. Exactly. So, does that have anything to do with it? I don't know. You think at like 9 o'clock last night, shaking hands gives me a sore throat immediately? I don't think so.
No, it's not a lot of bullshit because yesterday I had a procedure done and the doctor shook hands with me, Dr. Booker, That's a lot of baloney. And I think
it's not a lot. It's not a lot of baloney. It's a fact. Okay, here we go already.
It's not over. Come on.
It's not true that every single person you shake hands with is going to give you that. That's not the case. But sometimes that's how colds and COVID and flu and things are transferred by.
Yes. Yesterday I talked to you on the phone. I got to call somebody else. So I said, take care and stuff like that. So it's talking too much. You get a sore throat.
That's good comedy shtick, but I'm trying to be serious here.
Serious.
No. So anyway, that's only half of it. So last night, then I get home and I'm like, let me stop off at 7-Eleven and get some goodies because I figured, to celebrate, I'll have, a little something. And then last night, right after, I'm like, oh, my throat. It's like, what the hell? You think because I had like some chocolate or something that's so I wake up. I went to bed with it last night. I wake up with it. And I'm not saying I'm sick or I'm going to get sick, but I know tell you one thing: if I do wind up getting sick, it usually starts in the throat. That's where it starts. So everybody has different places they feel it. When they feel like coming down. Mine's always in the throat. So anyway, but hopefully it'll be nothing. So let's say hello to some people here, like Robert P., for example. Good morning to you.
Morning, Robert P. How are you?
I'm starting to think we have the same birthday. Well, you never know.
You know,
And being what?
Joe won't reveal his birthday,
Oh,
which
stop making more out of it than it is. Stop making more out of it than it is.
is
The
kind of
bottom
silly.
the bottom line is that it is what it is, and I also did a just before this show here. I made a video about being 64, which I'm going to put on my Beatles channel. So check that out. Get a haircut or get them all cut. Exactly. Okay, I see the transparent one is here, and the transparent one is welcome here. As long as things stay cool, and they've been pretty cool actually. I don't have a problem. I'll give you equal time, depending how if you behave yourself. But about getting a new crew, yeah, I'm a little mixed up by that. I got to tell you, it's like I don't know why. She's just sitting in on another show and making it like it's the same old show, even though she's sitting in on another show. Whatever works. Whatever works. James Farley, hello.
Good morning, James. Hi, transparent one. I hope you're doing well. Hope everything's okay with you.
Itchy bum.
That guy is funny. That guy's offensive.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a Michael Jackson film coming, and he reminds us. I think it's kind of funny. First of all, the Michael Jackson film I'm going to see. I have an interest in seeing the Michael film. But then he writes McCartney at number 22 in some Who Cares chart. I got to say, Matthew Street, my dear friend, hi, Matt, he did a video saying, oh, McCartney's number 22. Oh, it's so great. 22, really? I know it was adult contemporary, and I thought to myself, that's not really much of an accomplishment, number 22. But then it's been his new song. We're talking about Days We Left Behind. But then when you think about it, Matt goes on to explain, which I didn't know, that I think in 1978, I think McCartney had a number 21 song in adult contemporary or something. So in other words, it doesn't happen every day. The last time it was this high was 1978. So when you look at it that way, that's kind of an accomplishment, but still not the biggest thing. Hello, lady. How are you, Mark?
Hi, Mark.
Yeah. Nah, shaking hands is okay. No, it's not. I'm done. You ever see me? You say, hey, Mr. Mayo, go like this. Hey. Some people want to do this. But, instead of the jaw, just give me a little, we'll do a little fist bump, I mean, I like that when I met Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees, I didn't even say anything to him. I guess he feels the same as I. So we,
That's not a fist bump. That's what I like.
I told him that's what I like. Fist bump.
Anything else to say? Nothing else to say while you were there.
What? Say where? Who?
I said you were right there with him. You had nothing else to say to put on camera.
No, I didn't really say much. I didn't say much.
Oh, Joe, man.
Hello, Marcus.
Hello, Marcus. How's my brother? Love you.
Danny for president.
Danny for president.
Let's see. If you want to send gifts, it's June 30th for Robert P. I don't know. I don't know what the Ringo link. The Ringo link is with Angela Pleasance.
Robert P. I send you my love. You got a heart of gold, bro.
Okay. Let's see. Hello, Cherry. What's going on?
Hi, Cherry Carter. How's my Cherry Carter?
I don't know anybody in my life who's as secretive about their birthday date than Joe. Well, if I was that secretive, would I talk about it? Would I say it was been my birthday recently? Would I make a video, which I made this morning, and I'm going to put it up later today over at my Mean Mr. Mayo channel, coming clean and talking about it? I don't think so.
Mine is May 13th.
Yeah, probably on a Friday.
I know. I'm looking now. I like that. I got a calendar on the computer. No, it's on a Wednesday. No way.
That's our show.
No shit. It's on a Wednesday. May 13th is on a Wednesday. Wow. Holy shit.
All
Oh,
right.
man. Robert P's been traveling. He's a traveling man, He's having a good time. Not like us sitting in the house. You on a computer, me on the couch. You know what I mean?
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, yeah, big hug. Yeah, big hug. Sure.
Good morning, Robin. Okay. Penny Lane. Penny Lane's here.
Morning, Penny Lane. Love you.
Good morning, Penny Lane.
How are you, Penny Lane?
I just noticed Daddy had a haircut.
Yeah, sure. Mr. 4D man. How's my man, Mr. 4D man? Love you, bro.
I tell you, my throat. So you know what else I did? I gargle with Listerine. What I do is, if you first get a sore throat, I gargle with Listerine, and I do swallow just a little bit, just let a little bit go down. But I want to nip it in the bud if I can. You know what I mean? I got lemon and tea.
They got that Mucinex. I have it here. I don't feel like getting up. Mucinex throat spray. 2 or 3 pumps of that. You're choking to death. That shit's so powerful. It's not even funny, but it's great stuff. Right, Robin?
Yeah, numbs your throat so much.
That numbs your gums and everything. Everything in your mouth is numbed for about 5 minutes.
Well, first of all, 2 things. Number one, if I'm going to numb everything, I don't want it to be just for 5 minutes. If it was 5 hours, that would be one thing.
No, I don't work for 5 hours.
No,
you don't want to work for 5 hours.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Respray your fucking throat every 5 minutes?
Yeah.
No, you don't spray it every 5 minutes.
Get that bottle. Yeah, get that bottle.
So that's the first thing about it. And I forget what the second thing was. I had 2 things in mind.
That Mucinex doesn't help dementia.
I guess it's no good for you then, huh?
Yeah, you want this. This is the stuff that you want. Hey, I'm not only talking to you, Joe. This is the stuff that you want. Kickstart.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah, this stuff is powerful. It's powerful.
Very strong.
Very strong.
I'm not gonna put the Godzilla up, but but this here, I bet Joan Jett wouldn't fist bump Joan Jett if her arms were outstretched. In March of 1984, the first of I think maybe 3 times that I met Joan, I did shake her hand, big, and she wouldn't let go. And back then, we weren't worried about COVID and stuff like that in 1984, let me tell you that. But we still had colds and things and whatever. But, oh, yeah, I shook her hand. I shook her hand. I shook her hand. I shook Charlton Heston's hand.
Wait a minute. Joan Jett wouldn't let go? That was a sign right there. You know what I mean? You could have got something more.
Yeah, well, I don't remember being sick. I don't remember getting sick. That was
March. I don't mean something more. I mean more than a handshake, dumbass.
Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know if I'm her type, though, if you know what I mean. But then again,
hey, she goes both ways. Who cares?
That's what I think. I think.
Who cares?
I think she goes both ways. Yeah, I've always thought that.
That ain't no big deal.
I think she not make that. This is not trying to. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not that I'm trying to cast aspersions about anybody. I'm just saying I think she prefers the ladies, but she goes both ways. That's what I think about
sure.
That.
Yeah. Because this is a channel about life. There's nothing better than watching 2 girls making love.
Oh, you better believe it. I've done a lot of time on the sites with that stuff.
Oh yeah, sure. Pornhub.
Let me tell you, not a problem. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Transparent guy says, should Ringo do a country version of Octopus's Garden? Well, I'll put it this way. My first instinct is to say no. But then I think, well, wait a minute. If it's good enough.
You never know.
I only care what it sounds like. I listened to Ringo's new Choose Love a second time. I liked it. I liked it a little bit this time. First, I just did a scathing review saying how bad it was. But, it sounded all right.
Long Road is too repetitive.
Yeah, I don't like the song. It's not Long Road. Wait, Long Road is the name of the album. The song is called something else, but I can't remember it. Since you've been gone, since it's I don't know, whatever the song was. talk. It's repetitive.
The first one they released, it's
Yeah.
repetitive, but it's not a bad song.
Oh no, I've heard worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it already passed. But thank
Robert
you.
P. I know what it was, but I can't reveal it. You get pissed off.
Look at this. My birthday's in May 28th, so we're in sync again, Marcus.
There you go, May.
Yeah.
Beautiful month.
Yeah, surprised Danny would spend. He doesn't spend money on a haircut, right?
No, Robin, because I ain't got much hair. What do I got? Nothing over here.
Right, exactly.
Robin cuts the sides and the back. She does a great job. She used to do my brothers,
You know how much this cost me?
$50.
Well, see, now you overdid it. No,
Well,
$40. $40 for a haircut for my guy. I've been seeing him for like over 20-something years. This guy's getting old. He's starting to shake a little bit when he's doing the hair. He's shaking a little bit. He's an old Italian. He's an Italian guy.
That's including tip. That's including tip.
No, I gave another $45.
I was close. 45.
But you know how I justified it in my mind? I only see him twice a year. So I figured other people spend maybe $10 and go like Anthony. Because Anthony goes to this guy, okay? And the funny thing is, we always mention Anthony, and I say, Anthony, he's probably here like every couple of weeks, right? It's so, yeah. And I forget how we were talking about it. I say, he always looks the same. I said, Anthony, his hair is always the same length. Like and he goes, Anthony, he got no hair. So there you go. How sweet it is. No whoppers today. I know whoppers today. Yeah, I got one the other day for my birthday, which as a treat, which wasn't Wednesday, but I know Danny would wait for Wednesday to save a buck or two.
For the people that haven't seen this in the last chat, well, I don't think it's a chat before. No, it could be. Yeah, the last chat on the movie chat. Okay, I presented Joe with a crown. It's my pleasure to present him with the Burger King.
Now, I think that's going to be. Let's get a good shot of this for the thumbnail, Danny. Sure. So let's go. Let's set up a little bit, just a little bit, like that, and smile for the thumbnail shot. Here we go. All right, good. 17 minutes in.
This crown goes to Joe. As
well, first of all, the reason he has that, why do you have that? Because you have
I went to Burger King. Me and Robin, man. I tell you, those Whoppers are delicious. And those French fries, they make the best French fries. McDonald's, they're skinny, they're dry. Burger King, they're nice and hot. They're plumpy. You know what I mean? They're delicious,
I agree with you, Danny, all around on that.
I don't eat that stuff very much. Very, very rare,
Yeah, I'm going to do that next. Thank you, Cherry.
Yeah, you could do that too.
2 cloves of garlic works for me. Exactly. Danny doesn't believe in all that natural stuff.
Garlic is very healthy. People should eat more garlic. Garlic is very healthy for your body. And onion. Onion is very healthy.
I'm going to start calling the transparent one Claude Rains, maybe. But Claude Rains says that Choose Love is better than McCartney's dull song. Well, here's the thing. I like McCartney's song. I do. I think people are going way overboard with it. People are saying it's one of the greatest things he's ever done. I don't agree with that. I think it's very good, though. But anyway, and to hear you say that you think Choose Love is better, at least you like something. A little bit. You say it. Gargle with warm salt water. Wow, that's very nice. The transparent one is looking out for me. Isn't that nice? I think that's great, man.
It could be nice.
Oh, yeah. But I don't know. It's like he's got good taste in music, I heard, right? And then sometimes I say, let's see what this is about. He does. But, there's not enough craziness anymore. I don't know.
Robert P. wasn't talking about your birthday. He was talking about my birthday.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you, Robert P. Yeah, he's going away for 3 weeks. I don't know if he left yet. but he's going for 3 weeks down south. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a big deal. Robert says maybe you shouldn't say anything. He's going on vacation.
Well, who knows? You know, that's what Danny's all about. He just says stuff without even thinking about it.
No, that's not true. Bullshit.
Oh yes, you say things you shouldn't say a lot.
Yeah, sure. I'm chaos. I'm the king of chaos.
Because you got to expect this from Danny. I mean, he does this all the time. You know, and that's what he does, right, Danny?
Now I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Now, I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
Oh, man. There you go. You 70 yet, Danny?
May 13th.
That's it.
1956. A beautiful year.
Yeah. I got a cough with it, too, now. Now we got a cough in addition to the sore throat because it's dry.
No, you
What's that guy shaking my hand? I got it in like just a matter of like how many hours? 9, 10, 11, 12. A matter of 2 hours. I got sort of get a sore throat after shaking his hand.
It's possible. Who knows?
My watchdog and daughter will be here.
The watchdog and daughter. Yeah. Have a safe trip.
That's okay, James. Yeah, she did actually. She did sing happy. You don't have to do it now, please. I don't want to hear it again. But she did sing happy. Robin did sing happy birthday to me a few days ago.
Joe's gonna slip on this one. He's gonna slip on his birthday. Yeah. Robin did. Robin did. Happy birthday.
Hello, Walkman. What's going on?
I think Joe was sobbing. I think he was sobbing while she was singing, you know. Good morning.
Yeah, but for different reasons. A second home for winter in Tennessee.
Robert P., I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I don't blame you. I know you're not wimpy like Joe. Joe should be buying his first house now.
Yeah, I should buy my first house at 64 with hardly any money in the bank. Yeah, sure. I'll take a mortgage. I'll take a 30-year mortgage.
No, you have insurance. If you die, the loan's automatic.
I've seen a lot of videos by homeowners that are older. They say it's a bad time to buy, and they say you're better off renting. And I know a lot of people that have been owners, and now they're selling and they're going to rent the rest of their lives. So I disagree with you on that one.
Yeah, because they get older, they can't do the things they used to do. So
that may happen too, as you always say. You never know.
No, I hire somebody. I'm prepared. I see, I got my money on the side for different things. One is lawn keeper, maintenance. I'm gonna teach Robin how to ride the tractor. You know, I got everything figured out.
Do you keep chickens?
Yeah, no. Robin had chickens in the basement. Yeah, they're called silkies. Okay, they got the mob top, like the haircut, like the Beatles. They look like Beatles, you know. And they're very loving chickens, you know, and they do lay eggs. And we had them downstairs, and she put down. They were in a big cage. I had plenty of room because my basement is 1,640 square feet, and she put that stuff down. What do you call that? That kind of wood. It's not mulch. Cedar. She put cedar down. And what happens, what chickens like to do is that they like to kick. So they were raising a lot of dust, but you couldn't see the dust. And one day I went over to my tractor, which was on the other side of the basement, 62 feet away. And it's a red tractor. I seen this brown film on my tractor, and I go to the service. I go like that. I says, where's this dust coming from? I never had this problem before. It was a friggin' chickens, man. We had like 12 of them. And they were kicking up all this dust from this cedar, you know, because we tried to make them comfortable. And it went all over everything. It took Robin a whole week.
Are you done with the story now, finally?
Yeah,
I'm going to talk about this. Ringo's to do a country version. Ringo already did a country version of the Back Off Boogaloo.
Now James knows this is not a music channel. He knows this is a life channel.
Yeah, this is about life, talking about things like sore throat and
Yeah.
managing your health and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
mortgages, anything related to when you get old.
Just a smaller one for vacations and winter, no mortgage. Keeping my Michigan home in case Joe rents my basement.
I would take the offer.
No way, I'm sorry. I appreciate it, but I like the thought. I appreciate the thought very much.
Because they're very cheap, you know.
Hello, 50 Thunderer. Thank you.
Hello. I was thinking about something. That's why I hesitated.
You remember Simon and Garfunkel song Old Friends lyrics? How terrible and strange to be 70. Wow. I am there. Yeah, 70 doesn't look too good. But then again, 60 didn't look great. 50 didn't look great. We're looking ahead. And you realize, like, here's the things. This is what I'm going to say. I've said this before. This is about talking about life, Danny. I always said, like, people are worried about being 30. Don't worry. It's nothing. People worry about being 40. I've been there. Don't worry. It's nothing when you get there. People say they worry about being 50. I say, having been there, don't worry. It's nothing. People say I'm worried about being 60. That's where I draw the line. Yeah, it's something. 60 is different. You know, it is. You know, I mean, and mostly I think just because in my mind you just can see that you have way more road and mileage behind you than you do in front. You don't see that so much 40 years old or even 50.
But you can't think of it like that because you got 325 million people in the United States. I'm sure a lot of them at the age of 40 have severe health problems.
Yeah, you know, but you missed the point. Every time you miss the point.
Let me finish. See? That's why you got to start.
I know what you were going to say before you say it. Let me finish. You say this all the time, but finish. Go ahead.
Right. So at the age of 40, some people, they go from being healthy to having chronic diseases or illnesses, you know, and it's not always true. Just because you're 30 doesn't mean you're going to live to be 40.
I know, Danny, but that's the way you should be thinking when you're that age. You see, that's the thing I'm trying to tell you.
Now when you get...
Okay, now you save that. Save that till I finish. Okay, here's the thing. You could die at 5 years old. But when you're 4, you're not thinking that. You could die at 10 years old, but you don't think of that when you're 8 or 20 or 30. You don't think of that. You're not supposed to think of that. And same thing with 40. But when you get to be 60 and up, now you know I made it this far, right, Danny? We made it. I made it to 60. You making it to 70. Now we know because we made it that now the reality is no matter how you slice it, you don't have that much left.
Even when you're 20, mom says to you, even when you're 20, mom says to you, you know, grandma died last night or grandpa died last night, you know. What happened? Oh, she had dementia, Parkinson's. At 20 years old, they're starting to pick up those diseases, you know, but they are, you know.
Hello, Robbie. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Robbie.
Old McDanny had a farm. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yo, what was I going to say? I forgot. Shit.
See, you're getting dementia. See? It's happening.
Yeah, that was a good movie chat. I was on it. If you want to see a good movie chat.
Yeah, Danny was on it, too.
Yeah. Somebody called it epic.
Yeah, he was on it. Put some cedar wood chips in the basement if Joe takes it.
Yeah, we got rid of them. You know, we gave them to somebody, you know, Robin's son's friend. They own a farm in Woodstock, you know. They have plenty of chickens. So they were willing to take these silkies, you know, and not kill them. They were going to be on you know, in the prairie, you know, as long as they live, you know. And we were overjoyed because we didn't want these chickens to be slaughtered. You know, we got them from down the street. Some lady says, Robin stopped there one day, and she was talking to the lady.
Sorry, man. Go ahead.
I gotta explain myself. He could wait a minute.
Yeah, but it looks like I'm being like freaking like conceited with this, moving this up.
That's what a live chat is about. Telling a story. Well, anyway, this lady says, "You want the chickens? If you don't want the chickens, I'm going to slaughter them." So Robin felt bad. She took them.
Meanwhile, you eat chicken, don't you?
Ridiculous, man.
You're ridiculous. This whole thing about the chickens. Again, you're worried about veal, but you're slaughtering. I'm not going to let chickens be slaughtered. I'll take them. Meanwhile, you eat chicken. Oh, come on, man. You know.
No. There's a difference. First of all,
chicken are on this earth for man to eat. I don't want to know nothing about it. Chicken belongs. Look, chicken belongs on. Chicken belongs on your plate, and now I want to take a mug. He's coughing because he smoked so many cigarettes. And by the way, we'll talk about the expense of the cigarettes soon. But the thing is, yeah, I thank you for the. The only reason I kept this up here a long time was because I put it up, was going to mention something, I was going to thank you for the sentiment, but then he kept talking about the chickens. So thank you, I appreciate that.
But today, come on, you look older than 44.
I do. No, I would say 50, early 50s.
55.
Nah, I don't know.
Maybe even 60.
I don't know. Let's see. My sugar was 73 this morning, so I had to eat half a piece of toast.
Now I want to tell a story, but of course, I can't. I'm talking to Robert P. because he just was just talking about his sugar. Yesterday, I had a procedure done at it wasn't a hospital. It was behind urgent care where you do same day surgeries and stuff like that, minor stuff. I had injections in my spine. Okay, I got spinal stenosis. I had injections in my spine. They put me in a twilight zone. I was awake all the time, but I don't remember it because it put you in that state. They gave me 2 injections in my lower back. Okay, so I asked them about my blood sugar. So because I know when I had cortisone shots on my shoulders, the doctor told me your sugar is going to run high for about a week. You know, which is true. So I got the shots, and sure enough, I didn't eat anything because I seen my sugar rising. It was 240, 250, 260, and I wasn't eating anything. So I had to go on a slight diet and give myself more insulin than I usually give myself. You know, it's down to 200. Down to 200.
Why though?
No. You just didn't get the whole thing. The shots that they gave me raises your blood sugar.
I know.
I know
that.
You can eat nothing; it can go to 300.
I get
it.
So
I give myself more shots during the night, which I usually don't, to keep that sugar down for about almost a week. It's gonna last, you know. So yeah, and I feel a lot better. My legs are not so wobbly.
Good.
Yeah, it was, and it didn't hurt. I didn't feel anything.
Well, that's good news. You think it's going to be long lasting for a bit?
I didn't ask him that question. How long does an epidural? It's called an epidural. How long does it last? But I'll get back to that, doctor. I think I have to go back in a few weeks. I'll ask the question. You know.
I got to say, Transparent Guy says if you lived in 1860, then the age of 35 was pushing it. It's true.
Yeah, that's right.
You know.
That's right. They died young back then.
The apartment directly across from me flooded last night. The good Lord spared this time with no damage at all. I'm on the top 3rd floor this time.
Wow.
I think I'll take My Sweet Lord way over Writings on the Wall, the song George Harrison's. I hated turning 30. I got news for you before I go on. I hated turning 20. I remember being depressed. I was out with my friends. I was like, it was my 20th birthday. I'm like, 20. I'm 20.
Yeah.
I was fine turning 40, and I'm 49 now. I think 50 might be fun. Hey, I'm telling you, you know, I would say to people, you know, my advice, you know, you live, you learn, you right then, you give advice to people, younger people. I say, listen, don't waste your time. If anybody out there is wasting your time thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be 40. Oh my God, I'm going to be 50. I know it's hard at the time you're going through it, but anybody who's been there will tell you, you look back on it, you realize it was nothing. Just like, you know, 20 is nothing. You're young. 30 was nothing. It's the same thing. But there comes to be a time when it's like, you know, you're getting older, and that's the end of it. You know?
I'll tell you how fast it goes. You know, my brother, he died in November. Next month, the 29th, he'll be dead a half a year. A half a year gone. No. I'm talking about my brother.
I know. My brother was dead 1 month today. It was 2 months today. My God, I can't. 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. Oh my God, he's about 6 months and a half. It's like, you know, I mean,
I'm sure, you know, you're mean and nasty, and you're gonna pay. You're definitely gonna pay.
No, don't say things
I
like
hope
that.
that sore throat goes to your ass.
That's mean and nasty to say you're going to pay. That's not right.
Did you hear what I said? I hope
No,
that sore throat goes to your ass.
I already have issues. I was eating a lot of hot cherry peppers lately.
Oh God, yeah, burns coming up. But healthy shit.
So I saw Richie Blackmore, and it's hard to talk with a sore throat, man. I saw Richie Blackmore on YouTube today. He's 81, looks good, but his feet and back are stuffed. He can't tour or play live without sitting in a chair. Wow. Well, it's all luck, really, because I saw a video yesterday of a woman, 97. You would think she's 75, 80 maybe. This woman was sharp as a tack, happy. She looked good. I'm going to tell you this. She was the most, I don't want to say like a nasty term, a person you wouldn't mind getting together with. The only 97-year-old I've ever seen, I said, I think I could almost get together with her, so to speak. But that says a lot, man. And she was so with it and so happy and everything. And so it makes you feel good. It makes you feel there's hope. But of course, you can't be going out like Danny. Well, the first thing she says is, I don't smoke and all of this. You can't smoke, man. Danny, we talked about this the other day. You telling me how you took a special trip. It's not a secret, right? You've said this on the air because you save money on cigarettes if you get them out other ways, right?
Yeah, I go to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is a half hour for me. Matamoros, Pennsylvania is 30 minutes. Okay, it's about 18 miles. All right. I go to Pennsylvania because in Pennsylvania we can get a pack of cigarettes for $6.04. In New York, it costs about $13, $14 a pack. So we go to Pennsylvania. I'll buy 3 cartons. It costs me very close to $200 compared to it'll be $100, $200, $300 plus in New York State. So we go to PA. No big secret.
By the way, James Farley, I'm not denying that. It's anybody who has eyes and looks at my videos before and after can see my hair's darker today. Okay, but I'd still take it. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about that.
So getting back.
Cigarettes.
Yeah, I got chronic kidney disease. Okay, that's gonna kill me first before lung cancer because my kidneys ain't the best. Okay. I seen the story on the news this morning. These 2 brothers, they're big now. They're both in need of kidneys. Okay, they both have the same kidney problems. One had a transplant. It lasted 10 years, and then the kidneys started to go bad again. If they don't get these kidneys, they're gonna die. So they're putting up the scan code there. Anybody interested in donating one kidney, to one person or a couple people, because you could donate a kidney. You can live with 1 kidney. You don't need 2.
Never. I've never donated a kidney. Never.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
Wait a minute. Okay, if your girlfriend needed,
no, the answer is no. I wouldn't.
If your girlfriend needed a kidney,
I know what you're going to ask. No.
Boy, you are fucking selfish, man.
Hey, listen, pal. Wow. I say that now, dumbass. But the truth of the matter is, God forbid such a thing should happen. I'm sure I'll change my mind. I'd say yes. Okay?
No, you're lying. You're lying.
I don't lie.
Bullshit. Your first response was the honest response.
Oh, get out of here. You don't know anything about me. Get out of here.
I can't give Robin my kidneys because they're bad already.
My throat's getting worse from the lemon tea, man.
No, lemon is citrus. You know what? Consume lemon when you got a sore throat.
Yeah, you do. You are supposed to. Everybody know about that?
Honey.
I got honey as well. That's right, honey.
So you're getting dumber as the weeks progress.
The only dumb thing I do is talk to you every Wednesday. But that's dumb for that.
No,
and so I'm even dumber when I let you on like the movie show and talk to you twice a week. That's even dumber.
That show was epic. There's comments galore. That show was the best.
Ray, I gotta put some honey in here. Yeah, right. There you go. 45 to 55 was my best years so far. The kids grown and gone. More fun with the grandkids. 65. More little pace. The grandkids again.
That's okay, Robert P. Don't worry about it.
God bless you. God bless you.
Take
Danny,
Tylenol. Take a couple Tylenol.
yeah, let's hear Danny's warped view on this. Can you explain to us all why Ben is a much better movie than Willard? Meanwhile, this guy Marcus Thompson hasn't seen either. But go ahead.
First of all, the kid is on the piano. He starts playing the song. I love Michael Jackson's Ben. I mean, that song's awesome. And
Stop. I've said I love the song Ben. That's one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs. And I said the other day, Ben is the only thing good about it. The song Ben, the only good thing about this movie.
In the movie Ben, the rats you get more performance from the rats. Some of those scenes there with the rats there, they were trained. You know what I mean? The acting with the rats acting is much superior than Willard. Willard, they just jump on Ernest Borgnine and they kill him with a bunch of bullshit. But Ben, it was more acting with those rats.
Well, thanks for your minority opinion. It's welcome. It's welcome.
I want to see that. I want to see a Michael Jackson biopic, whatever the hell you call it.
You'll never. We're gonna go out to see it.
No, I'm gonna take Robin because we both love Michael Jackson. See, you only like Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
you only like Michael. Wait a minute. You only like Michael Jackson up to Bad.
Exactly.
Past, Present, and Future is a great album. It does the Earth song. If you ever see him do Earth song in concert there with the tank, he does that as the Earth song. Fantastic. It gives you fucking chills every time. And
okay. I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing the movie Michael. Yes, it's the name of it, by the way. It's called just Michael.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah.
And I'm interested in seeing it. It doesn't go very far. I think it stops around the early 80s.
What a shame! What a shame we lost him. His cardiologist killed him.
He did it. No, get out. He's another guy. He's another guy. He did it to himself. I don't want to know nothing. He did it to himself.
No, it wasn't pills. It was propofol.
He wanted that stuff. He wanted it, and he did. He got it.
But propofol doesn't help you get deep sleep. It doesn't do any. It wasn't doing him.
I don't want to hear it.
No REM sleep with propofol. It's a different stage of sleep. That didn't help him at all. I
don't sleep that great. I'm not sleeping that great lately for whatever reasons in the last year or two. But I think I always slept great until the last year or two. I don't know. But the thing is, I'm not going to take all this stuff to inject into myself and all of this, especially if I was a trillionaire that had it made. Come on.
You don't understand the circumstances. Anyway,
I don't.
No, you don't understand
the circumstances of Philip Seymour Hoffman with his heroin. I don't understand Elvis Presley with we're all taking all of those medications and overdosing on it all at a young age. I don't understand. I don't want to understand. Dana Plato, any of these people. Who's the other one? That song Rehab. What's the name again?
Yeah, I can't even talk. He runs his mouth. That's why you got to start talking.
Damn right I do. You're damn right I do.
Well, Elvis Presley was taking amphetamines and barbiturates, uppers and downers. Uppers to keep him awake, downers to put him to sleep. Okay,
terrible. I would never do that. Never. Even if I was Elvis, never. And I had that kind of schedule and stuff. Never. I know enough not to use those things too much.
They're
sorry,
They're offered to you. There's you can't sleep, Elvis. Here's a couple pills. You'll sleep good. Anyway,
yeah. And Amy Winehouse is the one I was talking about.
That's alcoholism. That's completely.
They tell me to go to rehab. I say no, and she dies at 20-something from alcoholism.
Michael Jackson wasn't given sufficient amount of oxygen with propofol.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
propofol is an anesthesia. Once they stop that drip, within 10 minutes you're awake. Not like years ago, it took you 3 hours to wake up. Propofol is great anesthesia, but it doesn't help you sleep. It puts you a different stage of sleep.
He did it to himself. The end, and that's my opinion. No. You have yours. I have mine. I don't care if the doctor tries to tell you, do this. You can't trust these doctors, especially when
right. Yeah, you probably consulted this doctor, and he said, "I can help you." That's not. It started.
Yeah, I know. You got to be smart enough to know that you shouldn't do that.
Come on, Rob. Come on, Get out of here. Everybody's fucking perfect, and if you can't sleep at night, 2 glasses of wine, you'll be out to the next fucking afternoon.
So. Either that, or I could just watch a boring movie and I fall asleep. Anyway, Danny commenting on 4D's incense. Yeah, that was funny, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's poison. He's breathing in chemicals.
Well, I agree with that, but I don't throw it in his face when he's on there.
No, I don't throw it in his face. You know what I mean? It's caring about people. I'm caring. That's just poison. You know?
Hello there. Exactly. Chickens belong in my sandwiches. I love it. Hey, look, man, I can be over them every time.
You guys are going to hell. You're making fun of animals.
You've been to hell. You've been to hell already. I've been there. The U.S. Postal Service. I've been there.
Wait a minute. Why do you work a job that you don't like for 35 years?
So that I can retire at 60 and have a pension.
You could have went out to Wall Street there.
I'm not going to Wall Street. Get out of here.
Bonuses and stuff like that.
I had a great life. I had a great life during those years. Even though I hated my job, I had a great life. I got time off a lot. I had medical conditions here and there, so I had some
brain issues.
Yeah. My brain. It's more about my brain.
Brain cell count.
You know, the transparent one says that chicken is man's best friend. It's not dogs, you know. Let's see. Here we go. Happy Tax Day, Mick64 says. I'm sorry, Mick64. I'm sorry you missed the Sunday Weight and Wellness show. I don't know if there's going to be... It may be this Sunday or maybe next. Just check. You never know.
1964, because you didn't show up on that chat, it only ran for 34 minutes.
Yeah. And also, J.D. Thompson couldn't make it. She was out.
He was hoping that you would come up.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, Walkman. Nope. Remember out there, nobody should consume carbonated vegetables.
Yeah.
That's one of the things. A kidney, carbonated beverages, out of the question would have kidney disease. For some reason, the carbonated stuff affects the kidneys. If you look it up, I'm not kidding.
Transparent One's talking about classic album review. Looks like Mord the Executioner. I know Boris Karloff from Tower of London. And I got to say, Mord the Executioner is like the best thing about that movie, Tower of London. Chair exercises. You got to make videos on your chair exercise. Robert P.'s chair exercises. I think you really should, because people can inspire people. You know what I mean? And we got young Jim. Greetings.
Hi, Jim. Hope you're doing well.
Danny still hasn't read my Facebook message. Unbelievable. 13 days.
I really looked for it like a sucker, but I couldn't find anything.
If you live long enough, it all makes sense. There you go.
That's right. Joe, getting back to we're talking about new music and stuff like that. You never heard Exile on Main Street?
Yeah, of course I've heard of it. And I never heard it. I never played it. Oh, I never heard it because that's one that's on my list because I like the Rolling Stones. It's a classic album. Some people say it's their best album. So that's one that I'm open-minded to hearing. However, I know people who know me. Well, Corey's the only one, really. He says, I don't think you'd like that, knowing your taste of music.
Right.
I'm like, we'll see.
So you do explore new music.
Well, music new to me. Not new music as in like 2026 music.
Yeah, it could be the Jefferson Airplane from the 60s that you haven't heard. Still,
Jefferson Airplane I don't like. I got to say, when it comes to Jefferson Airplane, I'll happily take either two songs, White Rabbit and Somebody to Love, and be done with it. Happily.
Yeah, it could even be a Duran Duran album from the 80s that you haven't heard up to this point, and you say, yeah, I'm going to listen to it. So you are discovering new. They're old bands, but the album is going to be new to you before you hit play.
Right.
So it's the same thing. You mean searching for new music in the year 2026.
Right. I thought that's what we. So the other day when we had that little bit of debate, we were talking about the same thing more or less, because when you say, "Oh, I check out new music all the time," I'm talking about 20, not today's music, but older music that I haven't heard yet. Maybe.
Yeah, I do. I do both. I do both. I go back to listen to albums, that been out for 30 years that I haven't heard yet that people talk about, and I'll look for new. When I say new stuff, it could be from 1995, a group I never heard of, and they look interesting, and I play it. They're searching for new music, so we all search for new music, one way or the other.
Well, it depends. It depends what your thing is. Like I said,
Now, if you went back, and somebody says, "Do you ever hear Pink Floyd, The Final Cut?" Which album is not good at all. No, I never heard it. But you like Pink Floyd and you listen to it. That's be discovering new music, even though it's from.
I know, but still, I'm still happy in my life. Even if I don't discover any new old music, I'm happy in my life. It's about me and what makes me happy. If I listen to a Pink Floyd album I've never heard before,
yeah,
like an early one or something, the first one, and I say, "Oh man, where you been all my life?
Yeah,
that was so good, well, man. Where you been?" That's happened to me with music, man. It took me this long. Wow, it's great. But then I don't care. I'm happy though, even if I don't.
Yeah, even new stuff. I enjoy music at the moment, even though I got in the other room. I got 1,700 albums. I'm enjoying what I'm listening to at the moment. It could be something I never heard before. So, that's what it is.
Did I put this up before? I don't remember.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's got to be
Sad.
Pretty tough.
Living to 35 back then is misleading. Child mortality skews the numbers. If you lived past 14, barring accidents, you lived into your 70s and 80s. Some founding fathers lived into their 90s. Well, again, we're not saying everybody died young, but people were dying. I mean, come on. People were dying younger back then, whatever year it was in the 1800s or whatever. People lived longer now than they did then. Now, of course, what is it? If you donate your kidney, it'll only help a drunk and your liver also. There you go. Why isn't this show staying up? It certainly is. I mean, why wouldn't it stay up? Because your provocative comment you made before, that's still staying up. If I didn't want to address it, I wouldn't address it. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but would you donate a kidney to me? I gave you a signed Pete Best album. I'm sorry, Bruce Floyd, but I met Pete Best myself and got his autograph and a photo with him myself. So, but I appreciate that. I certainly do. It meant a lot to me at the time.
Now you know who your friends are, Peter. See that? You got declined.
Steak and kidney pie.
Kidney? Oh God, I wouldn't eat no kidneys.
Just popped on to ask if Joe, you're getting the Joan Jett release for Record Store Day. That's the only thing I intend on getting on Record Store Day, and even that I don't really care that much about, to be honest with you, at this point with Joan Jett. But yeah, I am going to get it's a live concert from 1981. I'll also tell you, I am expecting, this is big news for anybody who's watched my old channel a long time, my main channel a long time. My friend Lou, who I got together with Lou, I made 2 or 3 videos with him way back in 2014. I haven't seen him since. He's coming into town on Record Store Day. And I'll be making a reunion video of sorts with my friend Lou. Now, you have to be around a long time if you've been watching my channel since 2014, last time I made videos with Lou. So I'm hoping that works out. Health tip, eat more tofu. You can have a tofu turkey.
Tofu, if you know how to make it, Robert makes it once in a while. It's delicious. If you know how to make it.
Oh, liver and onions is great. Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
I could even have that. We're going after this. My girlfriend's off today. After this, we're going out to eat, and I could have a typical eggs breakfast, or I may have a brunch, like an early lunch or something like that, and have liver and onions at this place.
Yeah, all the hormones they injected into the animals, it goes right into the liver.
Michael Jackson, Dangerous, right? It's a decent album.
I don't think he's made a bad album yet.
Oh, he's dead now. I mean,
Yeah, I know, but they usually come out with stuff after death.
I will be a DJ on the Michael Jackson premiere at the local cinema here in town. Very good.
Very good, Ivan. Ivan? I don't know what to call you.
Yvonne, I got to tell you how to say your name. You're supposed to call yourself Ivan, okay? But because I think you're Yvonne, I think it is.
Yeah. We love you there, Yvonne.
Still sleeping in a lazy boy.
Shovels with a lazy boy. That's some funny shit.
Yeah, this is old. Yeah, we talked about this about a half an hour ago, and I still never understand the thing about live streams where some people are getting it late. Like they come in, they say something, respond to something that we talked about a while ago. But I did ultimately remember Amy Winehouse's name. I thought she's very, very good. I thought she was a pretty good singer. But
some people, when they come on, they scroll the comments, and if they see something they want to respond to, even though it's late, they figure you know what they're talking about, they make the comment. Simple as that.
What kind of nut job is playing racquetball at 4 a.m.? Hey Hey or Itchy Bum. I forget Hey Hey. I don't remember that song. I think is that from Poops of Peace? Trying to remember. See, this shows anesthesia. That works. Not because it makes me fall asleep, but it takes my mind off other things. Well, that's nice. Well, hey, look, whatever. If it helps, it helps. Well, I got to tell you, Transparent One, I love Rockestra, the Rockestra theme. I love it. And a lot of people put that down, and I don't know why. Mayo looks like Keith Hernandez. I'll take that. Yeah, hit the thumbs up for the show, for my show. Anyway, how are we doing with the likes? By the way, folks, am I going to get any birthday donations? It was a birthday. Yay! There, I'll ask for it. This is funny. I got it. Joe doesn't do uppers or downers. He does whoppers, which is fine, to be honest. Lots of protein. The thing is, I don't understand what the big problem is with whoppers. I mean, when people say they're not good for you, first of all, you got beef on there. You got lettuce, tomatoes. But I don't understand what the problem is. The bun is not good. The bun is not good.
Peter, there you go. Burger King.
This is true what the Transparent guy says. He says that Caitlin Larkin was the first person to play The Days We Left Behind. I don't know if you know, but she put up a video where she's praising the new meditation album, the Love John Lennon mixes. It's a short. Check it out. Also, there's other people too that did videos on that. And Karloff didn't get enough torture time in Tower of London. That's a good scene, It's the best scene in the movie, right? The Transparent guy. At the beginning, when they show you the camera, they pan over to Karloff. There's a guy going, and he's like torturing him. He's got this board on him, and Karloff puts these heavy weights on the board. He's under the board. He's like, It's like the best scene in the movie. Danny, your band Oasis is getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Are they really?
So I hear, Marcus. Yeah, they really are. Yeah, they're going to go in.
The Yankees are 9-8. The Mets are 7-11. Good. Another season where I could spend time not watching, I was going to say watching more movies or TV episodes instead of having to watch the Mets. Do I think that Dixon will get a free McCartney album? Well, it hasn't happened yet. I actually got 3 freebies from the McCartney camp one time, which was just one time. What's up there, Breege? What's going on?
Hi, Bridge. How are you today?
Hey, Marty.
Yeah, Marty.
The McCartney song has grown on me. McCartney Lost Bass documentary is very good. Yeah, the only way that I'm going to see that movie, it's because it was exclusive to England. If it's shown in America, I'll watch it. Transparent one says that he doesn't get freebies from John Lennon. Actually, he does now. And he put up a very good short video about it, about the new meditation mixes, if you want to check it. I watched Let It Be for the first time since I have seen Get Back. The latter is better. It's just different. I mean, I think they offset each other nice now. I think Let It Be works well, too. There's things in Let It Be that are not in Get Back, and there's things in Get Back not in Let It Be. What were you saying?
Those meditation mixes. What is that? Like ambient music? What is it all about? I don't even know what it is.
If you watch the two that I mentioned, Caitlin, and stuff, you'll hear it. Yeah, it's to relax and meditate to.
Oh, there's no lyrics, just instrumental.
There's the song called Love.
Okay.
Love is real, real is love, and he played with different sound effects and dragging the voice, making the voice, mellow and stuff. Put you in a pensive state of mind. Okay. I'll challenge you, Danny. One of Michael's post albums just called. Michael was terrible except for one song.
Yeah, I haven't heard it. After life, who knows what they put together to make money, But overall, Michael Jackson did a great job with making music and performing.
Oh man, my throat's sore. Very.
Yeah, I watched a concert one time. From past, present, and future. It's a double CD. I watched a concert. I had chills all over for half of it. Because the guy was fantastic. And if you watch the video, like if you watch the performance when they do Smooth Criminal, when those guys start to go like this and they come back, how the fuck did they do that without falling over? Yeah, that wasn't no CGI or anything like that. They really did that. You know what I'm talking about. If you watch the video, you see had a few guys. They start to go like that with their bodies and like that. Unbelievable. What balance they have.
Sure. The question now is, did you see the rubbish Amy Winehouse biopic? I did not see it.
No.
I gave it The Office. And then some.
That's right. Yeah, she was pretty, Amy Winehouse. Sad. Alcohol got her.
He did it to herself. I like the lyrics of Rockestra. I know what you're trying to say, because who cares that it doesn't have great lyrics? It's just a great rocker, and that's the end of it, as far as I'm concerned. And Transparent guy says the Whopper is the best thing from America since Pop-Tarts. I definitely think that's the best. Now there you go. Look at this. Isn't that nice? Thank you so much. See that? Come on. Everybody over there lost their sense of giving gifts and things like that?
Get some carbonated vegetables.
Carbonated vegetables. Yeah, just replace the Whopper bread with keto bread and don't have the fries, and it's all good. I like that.
Peter, I've been telling him to buy this bread. It's fantastic. And then he can enjoy a sandwich. You can have a sandwich.
And I told you that that it's a great idea when I'm ready to go back to eating sandwiches regularly again. But I'm not there right now.
Yeah, but I bet you on your birthday you had a slice of cake though, and maybe something else.
I didn't have any cake on my birthday.
Wow,
I had other stuff. I could list a whole bunch of other crap. This is a great idea of my honesty right here. I didn't have any cake. They say, "Oh, come on," but I had what was it? Cake stirs. These things, even cake stirs, they like chocolate little cakes. I didn't have any cake. But I had cakes. I had over the course of the day. And then what else did I have? Like yodels. I treated myself because it was a birthday. But the thing, so this is my way of saying I'm not shy. I'm not hiding from it. It's like, you say, well, I didn't have cake, wise guy, but I had pie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
but
like
you're supposed to have a piece of cake on your birthday. That's
that's rituals. Get out of here.
no, it's not a ritual. It's traditional.
Yeah, you be tradition. By the way, New York high today is supposed to be 88. Yeah, I heard it's going to go back in the 50s. It's going to get high, and then it's going to go.
Oh, lovely.
Again.
Yeah, sure.
But it's about time. But the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a bad joke. It doesn't mean anything anymore. It doesn't mean anything.
It should be changed to the Music Hall of Fame, and then everything will be resolved. There will be no more issues
It's still
about
not going to be resolved to me.
going in or people like that.
No, it would be resolved only halfway, in my opinion, because then people won't be complaining about whether it's rock and roll or not, because it'll be music. However, there's still people that are going to be left out that should be in. If they aren't, that's not going to stop. The people that are in there, like, there's no way Wu-Tang Clan or whatever belong in there. Ridiculous.
They were good. You're not into that kind of music, but there is good music there. You just choose to throw on the side and not listen to it. Not everything is like gang. That's hip hop. I believe it's hip hop.
Yeah, I think hip hop's rap. That's right.
Kids, they love it. My niece and nephew.
I don't care what they love. I don't like it.
They don't listen to no Led Zeppelin or fucking Alice Cooper.
Well, actually, they do. Actually, there's a lot of young people that love the stuff. I wish they were around then. There's a lot of young people that gravitate to it.
The Beatles 60 years ago. The Beatles are gone.
Yeah. Eat your heart out. First of all, he's trying to do shtick. He's just trying to get
No, I'm not.
And the second thing is, you're wrong. Every time I go to my record store, young people, without fail, they come in right to the Beatles section every time. Like 17-year-olds, 18-year-old, they come right over the Beatles section every time. Buy Beatle. Every time I smile when I see them buying. I told, hey, you like that album? I never heard it. Really, you should try Abbey Road. That's it. Every day. And how many people? Christine Summer. We have Kyle Hand. We have Beautiful Life. Lots of young people. Look. Stupidity brings out the worst in me, as you know.
I'm afraid that stupidity always brings out the worst in me.
Stupidity?
Yes, stupidity.
Anyway, what's your favorite Laurel and Hardy film? Oh, there's a lot of them. How can you pick only one? Helpmates is a very good one. Helpmates is an episode where Ollie's wife is out of town, and he has a wild party while she's gone, and then she's coming home unexpectedly, earlier than she expected, and he's got to clean the house up. And he has to have Stan help him clean the house. But I still think out of the short films, there's lots of them. The shorts are good. But as far as the movies go, I still say Sons of the Desert's their best feature film. And I think the movie Blockheads is a great feature film. Let's see. There it is. For example, right there, Blockheads, favorite Laurel and Hardy. Danny, it's the same trick they used in The Wizard of Oz with the Tin Man. Oh, going back and forth. Oh, yeah, okay. Danny, what do you think of the Moonwalker 1988 movie? Until he decides to come up, we're not going to... I have your sound off, by the way. I don't know if you're talking. I got a sound on, but I don't know if he's still here. Let's see. I'm surprised it took Roxy Music until 2019 to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. A Whopper contains approximately 54 grams of carbs, equal to about 14. This guy with his spoonfuls of sugar. Ketchup, 20 spoons of sugar. The burger is only 50% hamburger, full of chemicals, fillers, and preservatives. I'm sorry, Vic64. Like I say, I'm with you 1,000% when it comes to eating healthy, the meat diet, you're carnivore, and trying to eat better. But when you get to the point where, I'm afraid to have a Whopper patty, I'm afraid to have some little ketchup, I'm not, that's too far. That's taking it too far. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Okay. Good morning, guys. Buster Keaton was able to do an extreme lean forward with special shoes. There you go. Okay, I'm sorry we had some Danny stuff here, but okay, we'll put this up too. Marcus says, Danny, your explanation is exactly why I've always cited Michael Jackson and Prince as better performers than Elvis, as great of a performer as Elvis is. Well, like it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I mean, they can dance or whatever. I don't know. Well, Prince doesn't dance, does he? But Michael Jackson was a great dancer. Elvis didn't dance. Oh, there's a funny scene where he does a little tap dance in the newest movie, Epic, was for a joke. But yeah, I think Elvis is the best. You know, I think he's the solo performer. You know, Elvis is the best solo performer ever lived, in my opinion. Then Michael Jackson's up there. You know, yeah, I know this. We know this. Yeah, the Whopper is only $3.99 on Wednesdays. That's why Danny had his on a Wednesday to save $1 or $2. Did Danny have any devil dogs this morning? I don't know. He's for some reason he doesn't want to be on the show right now. So all these questions are going, over his head. Did you pre-order the Target and Walmart McCartney CDs with cards and lyric card? As I said in my video, I'm not saying you got to watch every video, but absolutely not. No, I did not. I'm not getting every little thing anymore. No, Wu-Tang Clan is highly influential in their genre, hence why it would make more sense to change the Hall of Fame name. Well, just so you know, I don't doubt that. I know that Wu-Tang Clan is very influential and very popular. That's why maybe they should change the name of the Hall of Fame to music. I understand that. I'm not saying you don't think I understand it, but in case you think I don't understand it, just because I don't like it. Thank you. I don't love haircuts. You know that. It's been 100 years since Laurel and Hardy first performed together. Laurel and Hardy favorites. There's some Laurel and Hardy favorites. Yeah, I could name short films, the shorts forever. Besides Ben-Hur, what historical epics do you like? I like The Robe. 10 Commandments I like, but the 10 Commandments to me is kind of hokey, kind of like the jokey compared to Ben-Hur. All right, Danny, what happened?
I went to take a leak. I had a half a cigarette. You know.
You're so weak with the cigarettes. You're so weak and addicted to cigarettes that you had to do it in the middle of the show.
Yeah, you're talking about music and movies and shit like that. There are a lot
of questions for you, Danny. A lot of questions for you. You missed, and we're not going back. We're not going back. No,
that's not right.
What's not right is that you're doing a show and you disappear.
I wasn't even gone 10 minutes, maybe 6 minutes.
Anyway, do you eat at Subway? Very rarely. Very rarely. I think it's overrated. The Blimpies place, which is only one Blimpies left that I know of.
I don't eat in the Subway. It's dirty and dingy down there.
He's doing shtick again. Pete Best, why isn't he in the? He doesn't belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Pete Best.
No.
It's best to avoid junk food. Of course, there is. There is a place in town called Just Kebabs with excellent Greek salad with kebab grilled meat, very filling and tasty. Of course, we know you shouldn't have that, but even when I get to be where I want to be, I'm still going to occasionally have like fast food, like once a month or something.
Yeah, what good is life without junk food? Come on, man. We have cake, pastries, and shit like that. They make that stuff so we eat it.
Yes, I have all the Elvis albums. Yeah, I have all of them. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, there was nothing wrong with that either. Back today, people were looking at it and go, "Ooh, it's so terrible." Sammy Davis loved it and appreciated it. It was great. It was honoring Sammy Davis. Good morning, John. Good morning. It was great having you on the movie show the other night.
That's right, John. Good morning, John.
Come back anytime, please. Heading to Texas next week to see family. We'll be gone for a few weeks. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I'm going to miss you on the shows. No rest for the wicked. Wicked. Okay.
Take care, Robert P. Take care. Be safe. I send my love to you and your family. Enjoy your vacation.
Subway's reputation was ruined by that one guy, who Jared or Gerard or something like that. That guy, that freak. Yeah. He got what he deserved. Oh man, it's hurting going down. I should have had honey in there. I heard that there's lawsuits now with Ozempic, which there should be, as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, did he say that? Yes, I did.
Yeah, that stuff they don't know too much about.
No, you never use drugs like that.
Robert used to take that. When she got that injection in her stomach, she got very sick.
And it kills cells. I saw it. There's a feature on it in your brain to get you not to crave.
Yeah.
Everybody wants it artificial. It wants everything artificial.
They don't know too much about it. In 5 years, they tell you it causes this, it caused this, it caused that.
Oh, I'll tell you this though, Danny. I'll show you. I hope you'll be proud of me about this, about saving money. Okay, I went to the supermarket the other day, and I love Miracle Whip, but for whatever reason, the stores I go to, they don't stock it very often. There was a store that was stocking it, and then they stopped. I guess a lot of people don't love it. And then there was a place at Target. Target has food in there. Right. And do you know they have Miracle Whip there that's expired from 2024, still on the shelf? Right?
Yeah, you should do. You should buy a jar, bring it home, eat some of it, and go to the hospital and say you got sick, and you could sue Target, and you'd be a millionaire.
Well, good idea. No, but seriously, here's where I save the money. So I go in. I told you this many times. I don't care about money too much. There are times when I see a price of something and I go, my God, I'm not paying that. So they have one store had Miracle Whip, but they had the teeny tiny jars. I don't know. They're like not the regular size, typical jar.
Right.
Small one. $7 for a little jar. Even like regular jars should only be $3 or $4.
But Joe, like you said, things go up. It's nothing new. It goes back to
no. You're trying to catch me. It don't work.
No.
It don't work because, as I say, that's not the proper price for that. Okay,
naturally, nothing is a proper price.
No. Okay, eggs are like I bought eggs, 2 cartons of eggs. They were like $2 and change.
They're going to go up too.
They were $8, recently. And the last 4 years or whatever, they were like $8. But
everything is going to start to rise. You're going to feel it little by little.
All right. Well, let's stick with the subject at hand, okay? To buy, if you can buy a regular size jar for $4 or even $5, $4 or $5, a little jar $7. Come on.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens with everything you buy. Inflated prices.
Yeah, the big noise. That's one of the movies Laurel and Hardy made. That it was called A Bomb. It was like a 0 stars in Leonard Maltin's book. For years, that got criticized, and now people are saying that, and I agree, it's a good movie. It's way underrated. And even the guy who wrote a book, I forget if it was Randy Scrivet. I forget to say his name. He wrote a book, and he's an old book from like the 70s or something, and slammed the big noise, and now he took it back, apologized, and says he's changed his mind. Because people are realizing that that's a good movie. What's the last physical albums you played? You mean on vinyl? If you mean vinyl, I don't remember. Probably Watertown.
Sabotage by Black Sabbath.
Prince could sing, dance, play guitar all expertly, and don't forget, he could also write. He could also write.
Right.
I give him his credit, but he's still Elvis is still the king, though.
Yeah, Prince was amazing. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm going to see the Lennon movie Power to the People at the movies on April 29th. I got a ticket already. And I'm going to see it a second time already in another theater on May 3rd. I'm see it twice. And Danny's laughing because he's so fucking cheap. All he thinks is, oh my God, the humanity, the money. Oh, the money. What's wrong with
No.
it? You're going to sit on the couch.
I'm laughing because Joe goes to the movies multiple times because he likes to see, either he takes somebody with him to see their reaction to the movie or the audience reaction.
Right. One
Who
time,
cares what other people think about the movie?
I'm going, whatever. You do you and I'll do me. That shows you how stupid you are as a human being. Because
so much money is not even funny.
You're a stupid man because you don't understand a simple, basic concept that people are different. They like different things. Different things turn them on and not. I mean, what is with you with that? You can't understand that.
You wait for the DVD to come out.
Yeah, no. It's a big screen thing with split screen and everything like that. You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm overjoyed.
You're just a cheapskate. You're a cheap guy.
Now,
so what do you think I should do then?
You should do?
When I need advice from you, I will ask for it.
I just asked for it.
Yeah.
No, I probably wouldn't. I don't know if I would see Sinatra. Probably not.
With the movie, you seen Ben-Hur, what, 2 times?
Absolutely. Can't see it enough. Am I going to put my girlfriend down too? She loves the movie so much. That movie was an epic. You know what an epic film is? A huge, wide 65 millimeter, 70 millimeter screen. It's meant to be seen on a giant screen. And as many opportunities as we get to revisit that classic, winner of 11 Academy Awards, you're damn right I'm going to see it on the big screen every time.
How many times did you see it this year and last year combined?
I saw it twice this year.
Twice? So it's 8 hours of your life that you lost you never get back?
No, you're the one that's lost 70 years with nothing in your life. You just except pinching pennies to Lincoln Bleeds. You could do an out-of-theater review after the movie. No, I'll probably sit comfortably at the chair and do it, here probably.
No, after the movie, when it come out, they'll be exhausted.
Look at this guy desperately trying to make jokes.
No, I'm not. I'm serious.
So desperate, man. You're so desperate.
4 hours looking at the screen? No, you gotta be kidding me.
He's talking about the Lennon movie. George Harris is a great fan of George from. I don't care. I mean, I'm only saying sometimes people say he should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. George Harrison was a big fan. You should really try to enjoy Pet Sounds more. McCartney says that's the best album ever made. I don't care. That's what I'm trying to say. That doesn't make me decide what I like or not like. Yeah, he might go to a movie. I don't know. Of Oasis. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I got Oasis concerts. I got a few. Wembley Stadium, and I got a few other ones. They're fantastic.
I have no desire. I've never had a desire to see Lawrence of Arabia.
No, I don't like the subject. Nah,
me either. I've seen clips of it. Not interested at all. I know it's a great classic widescreen movie. Don't care. George Formby was the Marlon Brando of the 30s. Never seen Zulu.
Nope.
Broad Street should be watched on the big screen. Well, I'd see it if it came out again.
There's a comment by Beetle Eddie. It's an intelligent question by him. If Sinatra was alive today and touring, would you see him?
I put that up before, Danny.
I was on break.
No, you were right here now.
I don't remember. He would have been 104. Guy.
No, you're the one that's ridiculous, because that's another thing about people that won't have it up here. In theory, if he was alive today and he was watchable, would you see? I don't know if that's what he means. Would you see?
It could be possible, because if it was alive, it'd be 104.
See, he doesn't get it. He don't get it. All right, you're taking it literally then. You're taking it literally.
You have to.
Great website called Letters from Stan, which has a big collection of letters that Stan Laurel wrote back to fans, personal friends. Met many of his later years answering fan mail. Yep, very nice guy. Yeah. And notice how, we can't help it. There's movie talk here. There's music talk. Can't help
Yeah,
it.
this channel that's why it goes downhill.
No, that's not why. It's because you're on it. That's why it goes down.
Let's talk about disease, death, all the good stuff.
No, we could talk about some music and stuff, and movies as well. We can talk about it.
Of course.
I don't want to go overboard on Beatles on this channel.
There's another one by Beetle Eddie. Okay, COVID vaccine is unhealthy. Yes.
I skipped that deliberately.
Wait, why?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I do.
Go ahead, talk about it. Go ahead.
I don't know what year. I don't know what year it was. 2021 or 22. I don't know. My brother and his wife got the Johnson and Johnson COVID vaccine, and not too long after they got that vaccine, they took it off the market. I believe 100% that vaccine damaged my brother's heart. He died of congestive heart failure. I think that vaccine caused some damage to his heart.
Wow.
I've only sent fan mail to anyone. I certainly have. Years ago, when I was like 20 or 21, and it worked out for me. Yes, absolutely, it did. So I got to meet Joan Jett in person. That's right. I wrote a couple of fan letters, and I was able to meet her. See, now we're going to branch off. Mix 64 is responding. I've had it. Here we go. Now we're going to branch off into things. So anyway, now we got time for just 30, 40 more questions.
Mid-1964, never had it.
I just said that. I just said.
Yeah. I'm in another world. I'm thinking about other things. Anyway, no more. I got. I don't know what shot I got, but no more. I'm not going to put myself in it. I got COVID. I tell you, I got COVID, and I had a common cold worse than that. It was nothing. I was terrified because the test that showed that positive for COVID. I said, "Oh shit," you know what I mean? And I thought I was going to get sick and sicker and sicker. Nothing. Nothing.
Have you ever asked anyone for their autograph?
Yeah, I got multiple autographs. I got multiple. I got Joey Day in the Starlighters. I got a music cassette by him that he signed the insert. Okay, Joey Day, 38 Special. The whole band at 38 Special, I met them backstage. I got a guitar pick from Donnie Van Sant, brother of Ronnie Van Sant from Lynyrd Skynyrd. I have Paul Anka. I have an autograph by Paul Anka. And my wife got a few from her mother, Ann Miller, way back. A picture of Robin's mother with Ann Miller. That's nothing connected to me. And a couple top funny car drivers, things like that. And I don't know. My niece I went to see. I talked to Al Cooper. Al Stewart. Okay. Year of the Cat. I talked to him after the concert. He was at the table. He got very old, but he was very nice. And my niece got a signed autographed poster from.
I have not heard the new Rolling Stones single yet. There you go, Danny.
Yeah, that comment was so important that you couldn't wait 2 seconds.
He went on and on with things that nobody cares about.
On and on. I'm telling the story. You just got you have no patience at all. Okay, but back when you call me, I got. He says, "Wait a minute, let me tell my story," which goes on for 20 minutes. I got to hear this shit.
All right, well, you won't hear any of my personal life.
You're gonna call me all the time. You don't give nobody a chance to talk. And
you talk too much.
Yeah. Look, when was the last time you seen an airplane in the sky? I seen one this morning.
It says, when was the last time you were in an airplane, Danny?
No shit, never. I was in a private plane, a little one. I even filmed it on 8mm many years ago. It was 1986. I went up with my first wife and her kid. We went up, and they had an air show, and after the air show, they give a rise. It was $20 a person. So I took a flight, and I've been in the helicopter 2 times.
And the last time I was in the one I think was Oklahoma. Was Oklahoma, or did I go to the Beetle Fest? No, I can't remember which one was first. I went to Oklahoma in 2023, went in a plane. And then I went to, I think 2024 was the year I went to Chicago by plane.
I've never been on a commercial airliner. They're very safe. You know, it's just it's things go in your mind that you're helpless up there. You're helpless.
Have you ever owned a Mickey Mouse watch? No.
Yes, not for me. I bought one for my first wife. I still have it. But Robert never put a new battery in it. But it's Walt Disney. It's a beautiful watch.
Read this for us, Danny.
Yeah, Tom, I love you, Tom. Stories are too long, Danny. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to help you go to sleep. It's a good time for you in the morning to go to sleep before work.
And then Marcus says, Danny talking a lot is part of the show, though, Joe. Isn't that what you always say? It is. But as you just saw, some people watching feel this. It's not about him talking. It's about him belaboring the same thing for the longest time.
It was a long time.
No.
You know what I mean?
I don't fly anymore. Too much trouble. That's why I don't like flying. When people say, talk about flying, I say I don't like flying. It's not because I'm afraid. It's because it's too much trouble. There's a lot of trouble. Checking in, your bags, all that, waiting, taxiing. It really is a pain in the ass. I don't like flying for all those reasons. And of course, I prefer to drive, but I'm not going to drive like 4 days for something I could get to in like 3 hours. It's not going to happen.
Especially now because there's a shortage of jet fuel. There's a shortage of jet fuel. There's a lot of companies canceling flights and stuff like that. Because I went by a gas station yesterday. I always look at the price of diesel because diesel is heating oil for your home. $5.87 a gallon for 1 gallon of diesel.
Yeah, people have been complaining about that for ages, man.
No. 3 months ago, diesel was heating oil was $3.49 a gallon.
Yeah, that's right. Right now.
No,
you asshole. Yeah, right.
You're an asshole. You're fucking blind. You just
I'm not blind. Yeah, it's expensive now. You know what? It's expensive now. It wasn't a little while ago. And you know what? It's going to go down again eventually. This is the cost. This is how life is. Everybody was bitching about the price of eggs. Now I don't hear a peep at anybody because they're $2 now a dozen. Okay, I don't hear a peep at anybody now about that. What, Danny? I can't hear you. Wait a minute. I didn't put the thing back on. You look how angry he looks.
This is related to WAR. That's what's costing us.
Yeah. Oh, WAR. There was no WAR the first time.
Wait a minute. What about the poor lady that needs home heating oil and she makes a small Social Security check? Okay.
You know the reason you're able to speak your opinion today in this world today? Do you know the reason you're able to be free? Because of WARs.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Last meal would definitely be veal. Oh, Tom, that veal that you had, man. Oh.
Yeah.
It looked beautiful, man. I want that. No Parmesan either. No Parmesan. Just tasty veal with no tomato. You didn't need tomato sauce.
No. He copped himself a free meal. He stole it from the restaurant. Let me go out back and eat this veal sandwich before they catch me.
Daddy's voice is music to our ears, like nails on a chalkboard. What are you kidding?
Joe don't want to believe everything. He's fucking ignorant. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Always went up. Okay. You think nobody's complaining about the gas?
I'm complaining about it. I don't like it. I'm aware of it. I accept it. I own it. I don't like it.
You're stupid.
But I'm smart enough to know it's a temporary thing.
Yeah. Yeah, temporary. We'll see how temporary
We'll
it is.
see too. We'll see too. You're so stupid. Where were you when the prices went down from like what they were like years ago, and then they went down? Nobody says nothing, right? Now they're up again. Everybody's crying. They'll go down again too. They'll go down not just now. They won't just go down now in the next year or so. They'll go the next 4 years. Notice what I'm doing here. The next like 4 years it'll go down again. They're not always. People are so freaking panicking.
No.
What does it matter to you anyway? You don't go anywhere. You don't do anything. You stay on your couch all the time.
Everything goes up. Your electric bill is going to go up. Everything related to petroleum is going to go up because chances are your electric is made by generated by petroleum.
Right. And for a cheapskate like you, that's got to hurt.
No. I don't like throwing my money away. That's kind of stupid.
Cheapskate.
Hey, you mark my words. You're going to look back years from now and you'll say, Danny was right. I should have saved my money.
You can mark my words. You're going to look back years from now, not too long because you're getting old already, but you're going to say, you know what? I should have spent more money. I didn't do nothing.
No, I don't feel that way.
I didn't do nothing with my life but sit home and save my money. You ain't see my words.
When I die, whatever's left behind, I'm glad to give it to my wife and whoever. I got 3 kids. You know what I mean? I'm not selfish like you, Joe. You're very,
wait, hold on a minute. Calling me selfish, are you? I don't know what you're talking about. I have it all arranged that God forbid anything happens to me, my significant other gets the money that's in my retirement and everything.
No, you have it. Wait a minute. You have it all arranged for the next Ringo album coming out, Paul McCartney album.
Yeah. I have $25 or $17 for the Ringo CD, all set aside for the 17th Ringo CD or the $24 album. I have it all set aside. What the hell is wrong with you, man? You know what I mean? I freaking wipe my ass with $20. Don't be ridiculous, you cheapskate, you frugal idiot. I'm so tired of people like that. It's like, I go save my. Get that. I'm going to buy a Ringo album. I think I can afford a Ringo album.
No. You can buy a Ringo album, but I'm sure there's people out there that think like me, save money. Like,
I know. There's a lot of those out. Oh, I know. Yeah. They're cheapskates.
No.
They're cheap misers. That's what they are. Yeah. Okay.
Because nobody knows what the future holds.
Hey, Tom, you want to come up and set this guy straight? Cheap.
Price of a new automobile went up around $10,000. Then in price.
Yeah, welcome to the world. Yeah, everything goes up. Yeah,
$10,000 on a new vehicle, more than you should be paying.
That's terrible. But you know what? It's going to go up. It's going to go up even with after the next couple of years. It's still going to go up. Automobiles. They're still going to go up. In 2028 and 2029 and 2030.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what? I'm so tired of it. If Tom wants to come up, he probably can't. So
he ain't coming up. No.
He'll tell you off, but good, man. He'll tell you off.
Nah, he ain't coming up.
Cheapskate. That's a great show, man. Great show.
I'm telling you, man. You know what you should do? I tell you what you should do. Instead of buying toilet paper, you get a roll. You get 100 singles, $1 bills, and you tape them all together and put them on your toilet paper holder, okay? And wipe your ass with $1 bills when you take a shit.
When I need advice from you, I will ask for it.
That's what you're doing.
That's what you're doing with you're wasting more money by not spending it than people are enjoying it.
There's times where I have to spend it.
The biggest waste of money in the world is people who don't use it. That is the money. An unused dollar is the worst freaking waste of money.
I got the paper right here. Okay.
Oh, look at Marcus getting all political here. Let me tell you something, Marcus. It doesn't mean anything. If it's just a word, it doesn't mean anything. The word doesn't mean anything. What has to happen is physical action. If a person gets a word or twice labeled at them, but yet they're still there, it doesn't mean anything. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. What's that, Danny? I had the sound off. $350 for what?
My procedure yesterday.
Okay, yeah, that was well worth it.
The insurance is probably going to get a bill of $5,000-6,000.
Okay, what's your point? I'm glad you got the
Another thing, you got a cap on your insurance. If you go into the hospital, your cap might be deductible might be the first $9,000, and then they pick up all the rest. So
what's the point of this? What are you trying to like zing me with?
If I go in a hospital for long term, I'm going to have to pay the hospital the money. My deductible is close to 10 grand on my insurance. That's the most I have to pay.
No, I see.
Everybody has a deductible.
In 2022, I went into the hospital. I was in there for I don't know how many days, 4 days, 3 or 4 days, maybe something like that. And it was a huge whopping bill, like hospital bills, all the things they use, the time, all this. And I had to pay $700 out of it. Big deal. You know what I did? I paid the $700. I had the $700. Thing about the city said, well, I'm not going to spend that. I'm going to pass on that McCartney album. I'm going to pass on that Ringo album. I don't think I'm going to go to see the John movie. And I got to save money because, maybe one day when I'm 89, if I live that long, I may be in a hospital and need to come up with like $8,000. Danny, I don't live like that.
But I'm older than you. I have kidneys. You don't have no health problems. I do. Multiple.
You're only 6 years older than me.
Is that right? I got chronic kidney disease, diabetes. I had heart surgery. I got spinal stenosis. You're laughing. It cost you $700.
It's the stupidity of it.
Wait a minute. It cost you $700 to be in the hospital 4 days. Suppose you're there 3 months, 4 months in the hospital. You know what your bill's going to be?
Okay, well then you know what they can do? They can come at, they can take, if I don't pay them, if I don't have the money, I'm not going to pay it. So what are they going to do? They're going to take my house? Oh, that's right. I don't own a house. What are they going to do? What are they going to take?
They'll drop you. They'll drop you. The insurance company will drop you.
Look, Danny, you have your opinion. I have my opinion. I told you, I have no problem with having money saved. I have money saved. I have it in my retirement account. Okay, it's there. Okay, but the thing is, I am not going to sacrifice living and enjoying today and getting some luxuries of today.
Wait a minute.
Because maybe something might happen.
Wait a minute. The only you don't go on vacation.
It depends what you call vacation. I'm not usually.
Okay, so we eliminate vacations. Okay, cruises. Okay, go to Bahamas. Okay. Go to England. That's all eliminated. The next thing is media. You buy media or memorabilia. I don't need all that shit.
I don't care what you need, Danny. Meanwhile, you're so full of shit because by your own admission too, when you're feeling the mood to admit it, you already have. You say, I don't have to buy anything. I got tons of shit here. I got tons of records. I got tons of movies. I got everything already. So you have spent in the past a lot of money on that anyway.
As far as 40, I started out with 45s when I lived in the city. That was we moved up in 1969. I used to buy 45s. I didn't have enough money for LPs. When I was like 14, 15, I started out with 2 albums: Bridge Over Troubled Water, Simon and Garfunkel, and Alice Cooper's School Out. And then
wait a minute. How old were you about when you got those, roughly?
15.
All right, so you were fit. Wait a minute. You spent money on those?
Yeah, I spent money.
Now, wait a minute. Did it ever occur to you at 15 that maybe one day you'll need that money for a big, hefty hospital?
No. Did
it ever occur to you?
No. Come on. Let's be realistic, okay?
I'm trying to be realistic. That's exactly what I'm doing.
So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. In all those decades, I collected a lot of shit. I used to play a lot more stuff. I used to. But it comes to a point where sometimes, I don't feel like listening to music. Well, I listen to a lot of music, though. I do. Robert will tell you. I can sit here.
We're not debating. We're not going to get into this. We're not debating whether you listen to a lot of music or not. We know you do. But you're talking out of both sides of your mouth here, okay?
No,
anyway, spend it while you're alive. There it is, right down there. Yeah. John Arlo knows.
I bought one Alice Cooper album in the last year. What CD? I haven't bought vinyl in years. I don't buy vinyl anymore.
Danny, quit cigarettes, man. Just quit cigarettes. No, Danny needs another cigarette. He needs another cigarette.
That's my enjoyment. That's my enjoyment. When it's time to go, it's time to go.
If it wasn't for Louis Pasteur, not too many people would have lived past 64. Hello, Gary. What's going on?
Hi, Gary.
What's your favorite film from the 90s? Off the top of my head, I'm just going to come up with stuff. Misery, Scent of a Woman, Pulp Fiction, My Cousin Vinny, Dolores Claiborne. How's there? I'll throw a weird one out there for you. There's lots of them, but those are the ones that just came to mind right off the top of my head. How about Exorcist 3? Which is just,
since he mentioned My Cousin Vinny, that would be a good one. But 1990 movies, I don't remember. 1990.
Buy expensive gas to drive and get cheap cigarettes in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
What do you tell you? Look at this. He's crying about how expensive the gas is, and it is. It's right now at this point in time. It is. I think mine's $3.85 to $3.95 a gallon right now around here. But I remember not too long ago it was $2 and something again. It'll go $3. It'll be back down. It'll be back again. You know, this is life in our country. It's been this way since long. It's before I was driving when I was a child. It was like
not to this extreme.
Not to this extreme. Well, we don't have situations to this extreme right now. It's happening right now. That's
you got to remember, there's people that drive to work. They drive 30 miles. You know, a lot of people live up here. They travel to New York. You know,
that's their fault for doing
that. There's multiple people that lived up here that died in 9/11 because every year I watched the fucking thing, the names, and there was a few people from my area that died in 9/11. 77 miles to New York. That's traveling distance.
Whatever. What's this got to do with it? I feel sorry for all the people who died in 9/11, but I always think in the back of my head, I hope none of them were there on their overtime day off.
No. I'm thinking about how far some people have to commute to work.
They don't have to. They choose to. They don't have to do it. They choose to do it.
No, but it's costing them more. There's no money to be made up here. The money's in New York. The money to be made is in New York City, not Orange County, New York.
Whatever. I did fine. I'm still doing fine. Anyway, buy expensive gas to drive, like we said, and get cheap cigarettes. Let's stick with this. You're so worried about the price and cost of gas, how expensive it is, and you go all the way there. That's like a penny smart and a dollar foolish.
No, it's only 30 minutes. Nothing.
Yeah.
Buy a carton of cigarettes in New York. It costs you maybe $120 a carton, where it's $60 in Pennsylvania. Come on. And we buy multiple. I buy 3 cartons. We don't have to go there for over a month. And it's a beautiful, if nothing else.
Be smoking anyway. You shouldn't be smoking. I love this. So we don't have to go there don't smoke. It's going to kill you. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, don't eat as much. That's going to kill you.
Not to. I own it. At least I admit it. The difference is every time this comes up, because you try to make some kind of lame point, I always tell you, at least I know I'm owning it and I'm working on it. You're not working on anything. I'm going to smoke as much as I want. I'm not going to stop. I like it. I'm not going to stop. So it's a big difference there, at least. At least I know what I'm doing.
I enjoy smoking. You know?
I enjoy eating bad stuff. What the hell excuse is that? At least that's no excuse. You enjoy smoking. Enjoy it. So if you enjoy smoking, I enjoy spending money. What the hell is your point of anything, Danny? I could get you anyway. Any titles you're interested in for Record Store Day? Only the Joan Jett title. That's all. Live in 1981. That's all.
Let me ask you a question. The $100 Chuck Berry album, because you don't even remember how much you paid. It
is 100. It is. I checked with Corey. It was 100. Yeah.
You ever play that album?
Yes, I played it at the store before I bought it.
At the store. Okay, yeah. Now it's on your shelf.
Well, I'm gonna just heard it. Why am I gonna play it again? Whatever. It's none of your. That shouldn't be any of your concern. That shouldn't be any of your concern. Why people buy? How much money have you spent, by your own admission, on tons of record albums and movies? And you're not going to tell me that if you got like thousands of movies in your notebook, all written out, that you're watching all of those. You're not. So you're making no point. You're not. You got a 0 point. Plus, some people collect items just to have it because it's a collectible. Okay, some people
I don't do that.
Have to play it.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Well,
I don't
I don't care what you do. You're sitting there pointing fingers at me. If the only reason I buy that Chuck Berry record is because I want to have a collectible Chuck Berry, the album, I have it. Look, I got an artifact here. That's up to me. It's my money, and I do what I want to do with it.
Yeah, but to buy stuff and leave it on the shelf or
there you go again. There you go again. It's up to you to decide that.
It's OCD.
I don't care. You buy stuff to put cancer in your body, potential cancer in your body, and smoke nicotine cancer sticks and coffin nails. That's your choice. Okay, my choice is to buy a Chuck Berry album and enjoy having the album. Tough. You can't understand which is more serious. I don't know what to tell you. Okay.
Yeah. No.
The doctor gave me 6 months to live. Told him I couldn't pay the bill. He gave me another 6 months. That's great. That's great. And U.S. produces more oil than it consumes, but it is still a net importer of crude oil due to a lack of refineries. Most U.S. refineries require this is too much to read. Heavier crude oil that is not produced domestically.
Right.
Oh yeah, man. I'm feeling better. I'm eating better and stuff. So Medicare has been very good for my family over the years.
They pay 80%. You're responsible for the 20% unless you buy a supplement.
Gas in Pennsylvania is $4.09. Nick says I paid $3.69 in Michigan yesterday. We are a low gas tax state.
Yep.
Does Robin smoke? Yes, she does, right?
She does. She smokes. Hey, Robin!
Yeah.
What happened to my coffee? I was supposed to get an hour ago.
What are you doing? Treating her as a work slave? What are you doing?
No, she's supposed to give me coffee. I got yelled because she's far away. That's the only.
I'm not far away, Joe.
Now you're close. She just walked in here. Now she's closer.
Get out of here.
What happened to my coffee?
I'll give you coffee. I'm going to dump it on your head.
Gary says I explain how much my broth, like soup broth, your brother, I guess, spends on cigarettes. He looks amazed. He spends over $4,000 per year. Stupid is as stupid does. So
I don't spend that much money. I don't care. That's what I enjoy. This is the whole
what you just said, though, negates everything else you're pointing fingers at with people. You just said, I don't care. It's what I enjoy. But yet you're nailing people for how much records they buy, and you're nailing people for spending gas, or you spend, or whatever it might be, for what they spend money on.
Well, I don't put my cigarettes on the shelf. I smoke them. You put your shit on the shelf and never look at it.
You'd be better off with your cigarettes on the shelf.
Hey, when the stream is over in another 8 minutes or whatever, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
cigarette because you're addicted.
Hey, come here. Bring that cake. Do me a favor. Bring that cake over here.
By the way, Dino, at some point, Dino said,
"Oh, I know it now. That's the problem."
At some point, Dino said hello, but I missed him, so I'm
gonna feed my chubby girl because she's a hungry girl. Yes, she is. Yeah. Hey, Joe, look. I want to show you.
Yeah, we'll put that on there too.
Joe, look. Where the hell is it? Look at that beautiful velvet cake.
Oh, I had velvet cake. It was the worst. It wasn't even good.
Oh,
you know what, Joe? That cake is
You're not going to eat that. You're not going to eat that.
No, he's not.
No, I could have yesterday. My sister-in-law gave it to us, but she left it out. She left it out all night, and I don't think it's good. She'll give it to the deer. I'm not eating that stuff.
We're not eating it.
See, my sugar's down now. See, 142. I see 142.
I can't tell by that.
Wait a minute. You see?
Yeah, that's low. At least that's not too bad.
Oh my God, I like it granola bar.
But I have to give myself more insulin to keep it down because.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Because it goes up.
Yeah, even his wife's Thank you, Dino, by the way. Thank
you, I spoke to Dino the other day.
Richard James loves you. You know that.
Richard James, I love you too, bro. When are you going to come up here? You're only in Brooklyn.
We're going back to Brooklyn. We're going back to Brooklyn.
I had the pleasure of talking to Dino on the phone. It was maybe 2 hours one day. You know, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, do what?
Yeah, I'm not eating that cake.
No.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no. If I had a piece of that velvet cake, my sugar go up in the 300s for sure.
I wonder if I'm going to have liver today.
Yeah, cigarettes ain't good for you, but you know, for people out there, if you don't smoke, if you never smoked, you just don't understand the addiction of nicotine.
People understand. I
But
understand.
people that smoke can't quit because it's
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stop that. People who smoke can't quit when there's millions of smokers who have quit. It's not easy
yeah.
to quit. It's not easy, but people have quit.
Some people just can't do it. I can go 8-9 days, and then if something comes up, boom, that's the first thing I grab is a cigarette.
No, I believe it.
I don't smoke a lot. I don't smoke a lot during the day. I have 6, 7. That's the most.
I never had one in my life, so I'm not impressed by you having 6 or 7 in a day.
This is all my kidneys are going to go first. Okay.
Well, you didn't take care of them either.
Naturally, as you get older, your parts wear out. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Your parts do wear out, but a lot of the reasons they wear out is because of what we've done to them. Myself included. Myself at its age. I just told you, William Shatner's 95. The woman's 97 years old.
That's rare. That's rare.
It's rare, but there's people. A lot of times you ask them, most of them, maybe not all of them, but most of them will tell you there's certain things they avoided or they did to make it. It's not all just luck. It's rare. Right. Or you could be like John Belushi and die of freaking. What was he? Was he even 30?
Well, they killed himself with drugs.
Yeah, right. But it's rare to live long. Myself. I count myself in that too. I'm not with drugs, but the drug known as sugar.
Well,
with him, I'm wondering. I can't imagine Mel Brooks having had a good health life, like eating right.
Well,
I said the house they looked at the people.
They looked at a house to rent or buy.
Either.
There you go. It can be done. Sure, it can be done.
Yeah, it's very difficult. If you don't smoke, especially if you've been smoking for years, it's not that easy. I'm not going to care. They have commercials there. Quit smoking. Call 311.
I didn't start. I saw the same commercials you saw. I didn't start when I was younger in the 70s.
I started smoking 40 years ago.
I quit for 11 years and went back.
How many times is Danny going to... This is what I mean with his silliness. He says, it's not easy. People think it's easy. It's not easy. Nobody's saying it's easy. It's probably the hardest addiction there is.
It's going to be over.
Like you say, when the time comes when I want to, maybe I'll quit on my birthday. I might quit on my 70th birthday.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Hey, that sounds good. 70 years old.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool?
No, it doesn't sound good because 70 is too damn late. The damage is done, but you still try it anyway. You never know.
That's not true because after a week of smoking, you've already got a better heart blood flow.
Right.
And stuff like that. It doesn't matter.
Because when you smoke,
he's quitting.
Wait
a minute. You're talking about the blood flow. Okay, granted. But what about if your lungs are already beyond repair?
They start to clear. Well, if you got COPD, things like that, then that's the price you pay for smoking. But the lungs do clear out when you stop smoking.
Yes, they do.
You know
John Lennon smoked a ton. He was a chronic nicotine addict. That's the one thing he was addicted. According to Elliot Mintz, too, the one drug that he was addicted to was nicotine.
Yeah,
at the end of his life.
The most addictive element on earth. You can stop smoking. You can stop taking heroin faster than you can stop smoking cigarettes. And another thing, when you smoke and you inhale in that smoke, it's all carbon monoxide, and it gets into. It actually raises your blood pressure. A lot of people say, "Hey, it relaxes me."
No,
it raises your blood pressure, and not much, but it raises it. You know,
whatever. Walkman, it's a roll of the dice. Like I say, Some people roll the dice and it comes up whatever it is, like was it sixes? That is that like successful? It comes up, you win. Other people it comes up craps and you lose. And I'm not never going to take that chance.
I'm a full risk. I had the bracelets on yesterday from the hospital. Full risk. I could fall in the house here, hit my head, and die. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to enjoy
Here he
myself.
goes again. You can't talk to this guy. You can't talk to this guy no matter what.
I'm going to go outside. We don't smoke in the house. That's one thing. We both don't smoke in the house because it gets in the smoke gets in the drapes, upholstery, rugs, and the walls turn brown. But we're not heavy smokers. But so we smoke outside, winter and summer. I go on the back deck and enjoy the fresh air while I'm inhaling carbon monoxide.
Exactly. I'm glad you caught that. Before I had to point that out to you, I'm glad you caught it. And by the way, this happened to me too. Everybody I lived with was smokers. So I had a lot of secondhand smoke in my life.
Yeah, Joe, you never know. That might come out years from now. It might.
It might. But the thing is, you can't control what you only can control what you can control. But I keep trying to tell you. This thing about this kind happened, that might happen. So what the hell? I might as well just do it myself. It's a stupid thing. It's just not smart. Danny has 9 lives. I don't know.
No.
Well, George Harrison was somebody who lost. We
only have one life to live. One.
Yeah. I think we're ready to go. It's over 2 hours. So as much as I like doing this, we got to wait a whole nother week, but it gives me time to recuperate from this madman because he gets me going. It's it's just hard. It's hard to deal with Danny. But
Joe used to send me before his menus, and I'm saying to myself, and he's worried about my smoking. Look at all
going back into the past, and when I say the past, even if it's only 2 weeks ago or a week ago, whatever it is, it's over. That's that. Talk about now. You know what I mean? Talk about it.
What do I say? Talk to me in 6 months.
Yeah, I know. Talk to you in 6 months. Okay. Whatever. You'll see it. I don't have to talk to you. You'll be seeing it. All right, everybody. So thank you all for being here. And let's see. What's today? Today is Wednesday, which means that I'm off Thursday from this. I'm off Friday from this. Saturday over at my main channel. I'll have Catch Up with Mayo. Check you over there. I'll be doing that. And then on Sunday, I'm not sure at this point if I'm going to be home or I'm going to do the show about the weight and wellness, which is over here. And then Monday, we got the movie show on the movie channel. So there's 3 channels. And as you know, you got to be a part of all 3 channels. It's the only way you can see all the content. So talk to you later. Have a pleasant...
Wait a minute. Peter Eddie, my father lived to be 73, died of congestive heart failure, smoke Lucky Strike.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. I've now officially outlived my biological father. He died at 63. He had emphysema from smoking, and he drank and all that stuff. So I outlived him now officially. Anyway, he rolled the dice and it came up craps, unfortunately, for him.
Thank you guys for saying this is a great show. We appreciate it. Without you, there wouldn't be any show at all. I love you all. Yeah. Don't smoke. Don't smoke.
And don't let Danny fool you. The guy loves me. I don't care what he says.
Yeah, I love Joe. Yeah. But he just don't like to listen.
I'm listening. I'm trying to help you. You don't listen. I'm trying, and I love Danny. I'm trying to tell him to say this isn't shtick. This is real, right? But the thing is, it's fun. We think we have fun going after each other. Danny looks a little serious here as we end today.
No. I'm just listening. No, I'm not serious.
Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that very much, Marcus. Thank you. And I love you, Marcus. Thank you.
Marcus, I'm glad you put up a comment. Take care, bro. I love you. Be safe down there where you are. And educate yourself. Save money. Listen to me. Nice to have money. Nice to have money.
When I need advice from you, I will ask for it.